This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the bucket of ice, man.
What's going on? It's yours truly. Just say it with me. They call me Mr. TALIAFERRO. How's everybody doing out there? I have content exclusively coming to Instagram on April 1st. That's a big time announcement, people. Make sure you're following your boy on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. We're gonna have to push the goal back a little bit. This freaking quarantine has my plans for 2020 a little off, but we ain't making no excuses. Make sure you're following your boy on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. Your favorite people in the world are bored out of their mind, so they're all on Instagram Live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be honest with you, these are two of the most hardworking people you'll ever find in our community, in Antonio Brown and Floyd Mayweather. But in that same token, I would never take advice from Antonio Brown or Floyd Mayweather. These dudes make some of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen in my life, especially when it comes to money and women. When two idiots decide to get on Instagram Live together, you're going to get some dumb comments. This is one made by Floyd Mayweather that I still can't put together. Let me go ahead and get my wet button ready. Floyd Mayweather tries to give Antonio Brown advice, but he kind of loses his train of thought as he tries to say, I'll tell you what he tried to say after we come back. Let's play it.
Like, even like with myself, they were like, Floyd going to end up with nothing. I made smart investments. That's why right now, with this huge academic, with this huge shit that's going on, all this crazy stuff that's going on, my investments are still paying off. And this is not about throwing this in nobody's face or showing out. This is saying that I'm glad while it's a recession, I can still feed my loved ones. So even like when you showing your 60,000, you letting the world know I can still feed my wife. I can still feed my children. And you gotta let them know. Even like with what's going on with me, tough times don't last.
I got a phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, that he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're gonna let you read Cat in the Hat.
Wait, he was trying to say epidemic, and this dude pretty much said DJ Academics or academic or what happened? And by the way, Floyd Mayweather, don't give me money advice when you can't even say a word epidemic. Like, and first off, we're in a pandemic right now. Let's just put that out there in the atmosphere. If you can't say the word epidemic, I don't believe you need to be giving me advice. And don't just move on. I don't like that. Let me watch you for that. If you can't say a word, you stop right there and figure the word out. Don't just move on as you try to give me advice about my money and investing and all that good stuff. You're trying to give me life advice and you just moved on from the world. And by the way, don't hop on Instagram Live if you don't know how to say an epidemic if we are in one. I don't understand how you can give advice to a person and you just flounder over words like that. Now, we know Floyd Mayweather has kind of admitted to us that he can't read or write. That's just, all he knows is checks. All he knows is numbers. But in regards to reading and writing, he admits, like, look, I can't, I'm illiterate. I put all my time in the boxing, not making excuses, but that's what he is. That's what he's consistently said. It ain't about me reading and writing. All I know is I'm going to outwork you in that gym. And he's probably one of the greatest to ever do it in that boxing ring because he's never lost. All right, respect to Floyd Mayweather. But you getting on IG Live and you can't say a word, and your solution is to just go past the word.
With this huge academic, with this huge shit that's going on, all this crazy stuff that's going on.
What? You just can't skip a word. That nigga said yeah, just when we can't do stuff right now. What? You can't just go on like that. What is going on? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I saw Floyd Mayweather squander over that word, look, I'm in my crib. I'm a little more bored than usual. I had to go over to 50 Cent's Instagram. I got my phone, immediately went over to 50 Cent's Instagram account, and I was like, I know this nigga is gonna do something with this great content. Who knows what 50's gonna do to Floyd Mayweather when he finds out that this nigga is on Instagram Live struggling to pronounce words. But this is how crazy the coronavirus has become, people. Even 50 Cent's minds on more important things right now. As Floyd Mayweather was stuttering, reading, 50 Cent's mind had to be on bigger and important things. He was actually posting about Donald Trump, the president. As Floyd Mayweather stuttered, he posted, "You wanted a reality show as president. Well, now you're on Survivor, all right? Well, yeah, we fucked up big time, but we gonna be all right. Watch, LOL." That's what 50 said. I gotta believe somebody's tagged 50 Cent in this video with Floyd Mayweather struggling over this reading. And the fact that 50's mind is on important shit, that probably means it's a really crazy time in America. That's how you know the coronavirus is crazy right now. 50 Cent ain't even taking the opportunity to clown his arch nemesis, former brother, Floyd Mayweather. Ladies and gentlemen, if you on IG Live, because a lot of people are doing it right now, please make sure you know small terms that define what the nation is in right now. And it's a pandemic, Floyd, not an epidemic or an epidemic or an academic, whatever the hell you ended up saying on your Instagram Live giving advice to Antonio Brown. Quick news break with yours truly. By the way, speaking of Antonio Brown, for all my football fans out there, Bruce Arians, the coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he made an announcement last week that Antonio Brown will not be a part of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Obviously, the Bucs got TB12. They got Tom Brady signed to that 2-year, $50 million deal. There was a lot of chatter out there. Would they go get a big-time receiver in Antonio Brown? They already got great talent at receivers already, but Antonio Brown has kind of pledged his allegiance to Tom Brady as he played a game with him last year and then got released. He's like, yo, I really like playing with Tom Brady. I want to play with this dude some more. Well, he won't be playing in Tampa Bay. Their head coach, Bruce Arians, has made it official. They will not be going after Antonio Brown as he continues to search for employment in the NFL. So quick news break with yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
All the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.